Well, this morning, FAA investigators are taking the lead in trying to figure out what caused that SpaceX rocket to break into pieces shortly after liftoff Thursday night. NBC's Marissa Parra is in Miami with more. Hey, Marissa, good morning.
Hey, Vicki, good morning. So this was the 8th Starship test flight. And despite another successful catch of the rocket booster by the so-called chopstick arms, you'll see that in just a moment. That's an incredible feat of engineering. But the world's largest rocket then broke into pieces. You can see pieces of debris streaking across the sky, all of that causing enough disturbance to force the FAA to ground flights for at least 4 different Florida airports, disrupting nearly 250 flights. And again, we've seen all kinds of videos across social media of that almost apocalyptic sight of the debris streaking across the sky, even from the view of space. Now, remember, this was the 2nd consecutive test flight for Starship to break apart in the air. The FAA now grounding Starship as they begin a SpaceX-led investigation. And remember, Elon Musk is trying to simultaneously get FAA approval for 25 Starship test launches a year. Last year, they had 4. Now, all of this the same week, we saw 2 lunar landers make it to the moon. First, Firefly Blue Ghost with these incredible images. And then Intuitive Machines Athena, which was set to explore the moon's south pole in search of ice water, landing on its side in a crater. So sadly, since they didn't stick the landing, that is the end of that mission. But all of this a testament, this rapid pace, a testament to the ramped up efforts to fulfill promises to bring humans back to the moon and eventually to Mars. Vicki.
Marissa, we know SpaceX is set to launch a rocket next week to finally bring back those 2 astronauts, Sonny and Butch, who have been forced to remain on the International Space Station for more than 9 months. Do these latest setbacks affect that mission at all?
It's a valid question, and not at all, Vicki. They're using a totally separate rocket for that mission. Starship is meant to be tested to the point of failure and never before seen engineering to get humans to Mars eventually, one day. But Butch and Sonny's ride home will be on a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket. This is tried and true to get humans back and forth to the space station. So things are looking good for a Wednesday launch for Crew 10 to get to the space station and for them to relieve the Crew 9 to bring Butch and Sonny home.
We'll look forward to that homecoming. Marissa, thank you so much.
A South Carolina man convicted of double murder 2 decades ago was